Don't worry, we're gonna bring tissues so you can cry. We're gonna have plenty of tissues to wipe them tears away when we smoke you in your hometown dream runner.
I'm Dyzee of the Supernaturals crew. Come join me as we take the B-boy culture to the promised land. Check, 1 2 1 2. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dyzee Dyer's B-boy vlog. Right now we are in Sydney. Boom! There's the, what bridge is that again?
The Harbour Bridge.
I'm here with my homie Ekis. If you don't remember him from one of the past BC1 live reaction videos I did back in the day. When was that?
2016.
2016, it's 2019 now. And yeah, we're all the way here in Australia. I want to talk today about the Our City B-Boys Australia. Just came back from a qualifier on the weekend. And Ekis, who I've known for quite a while, has been the one doing it. Just want to make a little quick recap of what's going on. Well, what are we doing? What is the whole plan here?
So we held a qualifier in partnership with the Our City B-Boys to find 8 people or 8 B-Boys from Australia to form a squad to challenge the Dyzee Dream Runners.
So as you guys all know, in the plan, well, they dub it the plan, which is the B-boy battle business or the battle breaking business or the triple B lifestyle, or I don't know what you want to call it. What we're doing is we're finding a way that B-boys can earn a living. And now that we've proven that a crew can fully live from creating their own B-boy battle business, where the B-boys can pay themselves a salary, it's time to start taking it to other places in the world. So how did you first start wanting to be involved with this, Ekis?
So I met Dyzee in 2016, and at that stage I went to Korea to go meet up with Dyzee and hang out with Dyzee, train with him. And I found myself meeting Dyzee in the design phase of his business plan. I sat on it for like a year, but I learned about the whole business, and I decided, you know what, let's give this a go. Let's create something that will contribute back to the B-boy scene in Australia financially and allow them to make a living from battling.
Do you find over here that like the B-boys, they're not making a great living from breaking right at the moment?
I would say it's almost impossible to make a living off breaking. There's maybe 1 or 2 people making a living from breaking in the entertainment area. But other than that, it's pretty usual that if you're a B-boy or a B-girl, that you break because you love it, but you also have a job to sustain yourself and feed yourself and your family.
Yeah. And that makes sense, right? Like, you know what I mean? Of course you want to you want to be able to do that, like get a job and stuff like that. But what about in countries that don't have that opportunity to get a good job, you know what I mean? That have to work a hard life, and B-boying is all they got, you know what I mean? So, and at the same time, there are other industries like skateboarding, what else? There's like basketball, so pretty much every
MMA.
other MMA, people who punch people's faces for a living, it's like
even fake fighting, WWE.
Fake fighting, they make living just from doing what they love to do. So now B-boying, we haven't been able to do that until now, until finally, because there's a wave. Now I look at it like there's like some time coming up, with the Olympics. It's a special time that's arriving, and the Olympics is coming, and so when that happens, there's going to be a lot more investment and money coming into the scene. So with that said, we need to be ready in order to to catch that. If we're not ready, when investors come in, they're going to be looking for which businesses are well done so they can invest into that, right? And if we don't have anything in place when that time comes, then they're just going to give it to the people who are already in charge, right? So, eagles.
Seagulls,
not eagles. So our Aussie B-boys qualifier, this team over here, the 8 B-boys, what do you think? Do you think they could win, or what's up?
Well, just to explain, the way we chose these 8 players, with these 8 B-boys, we ran a 4-on-4 category battle, plus a 1-on-1 category battle, and the winners of both those categories formed a team. And then we added on 3 wildcards for those who just killed it and repped it on the day. In September, they're going to be repping and battling against the Dyzee Dream Runners, and they're going to be representing at Respect Culture. So you're asking how I think they'll fare against the Dream Runners?
Yeah, especially, let's be honest, right? Like it's the Dream Runners' hometown, right? And Dream Runners have been making routines and teamwork for quite a while already. How do you think the Australian All-Stars could actually do against these guys?
I honestly believe that they're going to give Dream Runners a run for their money. Our squad, the Australian squad, is going to bring the hype. They're going to bring their energy. They're gonna clown on them. They're just gonna cause trouble in Taiwan. No matter which battle it is, they're gonna knock them. As was said by Bongo from the crew, they're gonna bring plenty of tissues so that they can cry when they smoke him in their hometown.
So another question is, who are the team members? And just tell me, like, you know, what their positions will probably be.
So there are 8 members on this team. 5 of them are part of a crew here called Team Cream, and these guys have actually been making an impact on an international scale, getting runner-up at Radical Force Jam. They even beat Foundation in a Japanese jam at Space Jam. These guys are going to bring the hype. They're going to bring the unity. They've got the routines and the commandos, and then the rest of the team, we've got 3 strong soloists who are also part of this team, who are just going to bring like their individual style, bring their individual strength to that team. So we've created this all-round, basically all-star squad that are representing Australia.
So last question. So in the sense of the Our City B-Boys Australia, this is different from this is a qualifier. This is much like an old qualifier. But what's the overall plan, you know, that you're trying to do in order to bring Our City B-Boys, this format, this rival city showdown format to Australia?
Yeah. So we just had our Aussie B-Boys qualifier, which is the qualifier for battling the Dream Runners. And there were multiple purposes for this jam. One, of course, is to have fun and to provide a jam that would just to cipher and to battle for the chance to represent your city. But the other goals is that I want to put a bigger spotlight and provide a bigger platform for the Australian B-Boys to be recognised for their skills. So this jam was already being designed in a way to appeal to the general public. And in fact, we brought in the general public to watch, and we actually have an investor who's keen to be on board and create an actual city versus city battle here in Australia. So I'm already along that journey that Dyzee started in Taiwan, of where we're getting an investor and we're getting the teams ready to battle each other and to actually make a living off battling.
That's pretty much it. And yeah, from Dyzee and Ekis, all the way from Sydney, Australia, we out.
Peace. Stay alive.